And it's one guidance that I would probably give to anybody that's ever been in a breakup, that there is light at the end of the tunnel. And at the end of the day, if this person wasn't for you, then do you know what? There is other people that are for you. So it's very similar to, I suppose, Rain Man's Plenty of Fish. Now, the difference is that I would say is that you do have to go through a few emotions first, innit? And there are a few emotions that you have to go through. You know what I mean? You have to go through the hurting stage and, I miss you. And yeah, like Citrus just said, your toothbrushes used to be there, now it's not there. And your car used to be there and you used to hang this up. And usually in the morning your alarm goes off and now it don't go off. And whatever else the foolishness is. And then you have your songs. Like, there's
Bright at night, anytime.
Bro. Us for burn. But there's loads of them. There's loads of them. Boys to Men doing just fine. But anyway.
You got a whole playlist.
Playlist, bro. Just check me. If you ever want a breakup song, check me. All right? But there's loads of them. There's bare of them. But sometimes you have to go through these emotions. I mean, some people find different things as comforting, innit? And I'll be honest, and a lot of people haven't turned and said some of the things that they find comforting, but even speaking to some certain other people, sometimes that helps. I mean, I've got one that I'll kick us off, and it's probably going to be the firing line of the show. But I go out. I mean, wrong or right, all right? The first thing that I need to do, as soon as you turn and said it's done, or I say it's done, I'm out. So, let me go out.
Why?
No, not why. For what purpose?
Yeah, why? Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm going to be very real with this.
Yeah.
It's probably...
Because you're the truth.
Yeah, because I'm the truth. I like this, Rain. I like this. But no, because it's probably just to feel a bit more loved, isn't it? So it's like, let me go out there and see if you don't like me, and I'm going to turn it into a psychological way, but you don't like me for whatever reason. You don't like me, you don't love me, or you don't feel that I'm the right person for whatever reason. Now, I go out there and I've gone out raving and I've looked good to this person and they've found me funny or they've found me attractive or they've found whatever they've found about me that they like, they've been drawn into me. It now makes me feel like, you know what, I'm worth a bit more.
A confidence boost then?
It's a confidence boost.
Okay.
So it's not so much about anything else other than to boost the confidence.
So what happens if you go out and none of that happens?
I'll have the fun for the night. I mean, we've all been out. Like, I'll have the fun for the night, and then I suppose the moment, and it happens both ways. The moment it's probably finished, and we're gone home, and the door's closed.
This guy's next to me in the car moaning.
And I'm like, kind of still miss her though. Why am I back at this same point of I miss my chick, or I want to be back with her, and da da da. Like, that's the sad point of it. But I do it to, like what's been said, as a confidence boost. Maybe a case of, I feel better about this. I got one number. This girl looked at me and she loved me and she said I was great, and this is the boost I needed to turn and say to myself, you know what, I'm like I said, the Boys to Men song, doing just fine. I'm fine.
Wait, man said you got a number in a couple of hours. This guy didn't care about her at all.
No, it's not, no, see, that's wrong, Tongo. Like, not because I got a number doesn't mean I care about it. I don't care less about the girl that I just broke up with. It might just be, like I said, a confidence booster. It's just to turn and say, you know what, I can still get that number. I still have it. I'm still able to do whatever it is that I'd done before I actually.
You're riding Rain's bike, yeah?
What do you mean? Wow,
You said about riding a bike, church and girl, blah, blah,
Oh,
blah.
right, okay. I was thinking...
not free, bro.
That was a big why. That was a big why, but okay.
But is that what you're doing though? You're doing that to get yourself, one, to get yourself your confidence back, but also to try and say, you know what, I'm not gonna think about what is getting me down, so therefore I'm going out there.
I'm going, and this is also the other side of it. It's a distraction, and the moment obviously I'm distracted over here and I'm seeing this and I'm enjoying this and I'm having fun over here, I'm no longer thinking about, well, let me sit in my room and listen to these sad songs and go on Instagram, and then all of a sudden Instagram showing you all these reels that are relevant to your relationship. And you're like, yeah, she didn't really care about me, and and you're upset and you're crying. You're like, well, and I'm gonna put up this meme and put up this meme. I'm out raving and I'm enjoying myself, and I've forgotten about that problem. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that problem goes away,
Right,
because it doesn't go away. But it's that moment of I've forgotten about it for that second. And that's what I would say I would try and do. That's what one of the things that I do, for example. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, because I can't sit there and say to everybody, you know what, this is the advice I give you. As soon as you break up with someone, go out there on the roads, go to a rave, enjoy yourself, chirps a girl, and forget about your girlfriend. because it's not necessarily the right thing to do. Because in breakups, which we haven't mentioned so far, is that there are certain times where you can rectify those situations. So don't make something irrational because you feel to yourself, you know what, it's worth just kicking away. Because sometimes it's not.
Very, very, very interesting points there. Lots to cover there. But one thing I did want to touch on about what you were saying was about going out and getting yourself out there. Yeah. So one of the questions that I was going to ask is, how do you, when you're going for a breakup, how do you avoid being depressed? How do you avoid getting yourself into that funk of being dragged down into the, as Citra said, being under the cloud and getting yourself under it? How do we...
Getting yourself under it, I think, is the...
But how do we as, I suppose it's easier talking about it, how do we as men not get ourselves depressed? Because, you know, the mindset would be men are meant to be these strong beings and we battle off everything, we fight off everything. Going through that though, a lot of guys go through a lot of breakups and have real depressions from it, and it could last a long time. How do you not allow yourself to wallow in what you're going through?
I think the key is that I think there has to be a period of wallow. Now, that period doesn't have to be elongated to like a month. For everyone deals with things different. You have to acknowledge, remember, it's a breakup. So at one point, until the person said it's done, you were happy in that relationship. So you have to understand that you've lost something. When you acknowledge that you've lost something, then you start to move on. You have to have that point of, I can't think of a better word, but you say wallow. You have to have that. You have that. It could be 5 minutes. It could be 10 days. It could be 10 months. You have to have that point. Once you have that point, you start to rise up, so to speak, and then you move on.
Do you have to have that point?
I think you have to.
Are you saying that you have to, or can you not just turn and say to yourself, you know what, I'm over it?
I don't think if you're in a relationship that you care about the individual, you can just say, I'm over it, just like that. I think it's impossible. If you are able to say that, you didn't care for that person enough.
I kind of go with that. But what if, like, so, all right, I'll speak for the females that aren't in the room, all right?
Sounds about right.
Yeah, you did. But anyway, they've made a decision months ago. They've been sitting there thinking about it. The relationship's been ongoing, and now they've suddenly said, I've made my decision. I don't care what he says now. I'm done with it. And they're over it. So they turn and say they've done with it, they're over it. So they made the decision probably about 3-4 months before they've even told you.
Yeah.
Are they now allowed to just turn and say there's no wallowing period? They're just, I'm getting on with it.
No, but they had the wallowing period, didn't they? Because they, I'm assuming, for them to get to the point 3 months ago, there must have been things that they were trying to do or trying to say to get you involved in the relationship more. And they thought, well, shag this, I'm not doing it anymore. If you don't want to, I don't know, brush your teeth in the morning, or if you don't want to wash the dishes, you know what I mean? That's your business. I put up with it for, like, I've been with you for X amount of time. I've tried to gently change that behaviour. And it's come to that 3 months where I tried to aggressively change the behaviour. You didn't change. Stuff it. I'm going to go somewhere else.
But let me put this way. And again, probably going to cause a bit of aggro, but men are stupid. We're stupid compared to what their emotions. Their emotions are saying, I tried to get you, to get you to brush your teeth. I tried to get you to do this. I pushed so hard and you was not listening. And now I'm done. And you're like, right, but what you didn't do is you didn't tell me that you wanted me to brush my teeth. All you have to do is say it.